you. I'm Chris. I'm unemployed again. I lost my job as a roadworks traffic controller. The job was too hectic. It was go, go, go all day. But turns out, obviously, it should have been go, stop, go, stop, go, stop all day. Still, I did make the news. Well, I didn't make the news. The 14 miles of tailback made the news. So, to cheer myself up, I went to an amputee party. It was absolutely bonkers. Most of them were legless before they arrived. Thank you. The doorman said, give me one reason why I should let you in. I said, well, I've got a half-brother. Just inside the door, there was a group of people with no arms, looking threatening, but on careful examination, I realised they were totally pissed. The night was going really, really well until I started to pretend that I had no legs, and I got kicked out for arsing around. I grew up in New Zealand. Yes, I grew up in New Zealand, lovely country. We emigrated when I was 11. And my father was chasing his girlfriend. Mum was chasing my dad. And we were, of course, don't leave us behind. So we ended up in New Zealand. Now, growing up in New Zealand for me was fun, fearful, and formative. My very first day at school, 3 things happened. 1, I discovered that I was the only one in the entire school in summer uniform. Roman sandals, light grey shorts and shirt. 2, I got beaten up because I was the only one in the entire school in summer uniform. 3, someone stole my lunch. Now thank you. But this shaped me, and I've been sort of conforming most of my life. Even when I left home, I would join my flatmates. Flatmates are what they call housemates in New Zealand. And whilst they were tripping or getting stoned, I was normally the one watching because it was my turn to have the job. And somebody had to pay the rent. Yeah, I know, this is a tragic story. It gets better. It's okay, love. It gets better. You can cheer up in a minute. It gets funnier. So, this ritual humiliation, luckily, only went on for a couple of years. Okay, so there was no serious damage done. All it left me with is a twitch every time somebody says, "Oi, put me!" But I know. Listen, I've had fortune too. I met my wife curb crawling. Oh, when I say curb crawling, I was crawling along the pavement and she put plasters on my knees. So. Thanks, guys. You're lovely. So what happened then? Yes, that's right. With my wife, every day is a school day. Okay? Yes, she's a teacher, and she teaches me still. She says things like to me, are you proud of yourself, Chris, when you do that? And I said, yeah. We've got company round tonight, Chris. Watch your grammar. And of course, the dreaded. Chris, I'm not angry. I'm just on my period. No, I'm just disappointed. She used to leave notes on my pillow. Could do better. Must try harder. Could be harder. Sometimes there was just the letter D. And sometimes I used to get an A+, and I know what they were for. She used to say, now what do we do, Chris, when we don't understand a word or where it comes from? We look it up in the dictionary, don't we? Now it's spelt CLITORIS. Now I will admit I did have a little bit of trouble finding it. But the Oxford Dictionary is a big book. Anywho, you'll be pleased to know that after 25 years, and according to my last report card from her, I continue to make good progress. And you'll be pleased to know I did eventually find it. It's between Cleek and Cloak on page 190. There's a joke in there somewhere, but I don't know where it is, because I haven't got time, because I've got to prepare for an interview tomorrow. I'm going for a job as a topless waiter. So I've obviously got to go home and throw away all my tops. No, seriously. We had a run-through with my wife the other night, a run-through interview. It went very well. She said, Chris, you're going to make a fantastic waiter, but that shirt could do with an iron. Thank you very much.
Okay, hi Chris.
Hello.
How are you getting on? So you just did your first gig, how are you feeling?
I feel great. I've had a fantastic time. It's been a great 8 weeks. I think I've changed somehow. The group was fantastic. Everybody was very supportive. Tonight was brilliant. Everybody was fantastic. The audience were great. You were fantastic. I've never seen you do
take
comedy.
that.
I've never seen you do comedy until tonight. You were brilliant. So.
Okay, thanks very much. I'll take that. I'll definitely take that. And do you think that you'll go on and do much more stand-up?
Do you know what? Up until tonight, the answer would have been no. I came here with one purpose, and that was to do some stand-up in front of a paying audience. It was the tick thing. But I know I can do better than that, and I know I can do better than that. I've got much more material, and I think at some point in the future, yes, I'm going to do some more stand-up.
Well, I think for a first gig, you did pretty well, and you had some really good laughs. Well done.
Thank you.
Cheers.